She loves me not. Hello there!
I wish the producer would paint some dots in these prop dominoes. It makes all this pretend background activity extremely boring.
I don't mind. I've won every game.
Yes, my prop crossword was similarly useless, so I had to bring my own, but I'm afraid I'm scuppered all ends up, and rightly so, with this young tinker of a clue here. How's her, my loving darling? You'd be a bless and a gorgeous if you lent me your support.
And it doesn't mean he wants to borrow your jockstrap. Oh, I do love a bit of puerile innuendo.
Very well, Lord Stezzer, I'm game. But don't blame me if I come up with something incredibly dry and caustic.
Well, it's 8 letters, begins with T. Ruthless, unfeeling dictator who constructs roofs out of dried grass and reeds.
Tony Benn.
Extraordinary, I had no idea he was a craftsman.
The answer, cousin, if you would read your script, is Thatcher.
I know what it says in the script, Shizzer. I'm just a little bit tired of everyone thinking it's very young and smart and clever to have a go at the Prime Minister. She does a ruddy, difficult job.
Oh, God, let's not talk about politics.
I think this is all jolly smelly. Look at us all, lolling around in a listless fashion, letting life's golden years slip by.
Here, here. I vote we all get off our bottoms and remember we're British.
I'm quite capable of recalling my nationality from a sitting position, thank you.
What about some amateur dramatics?
Amateur? Laugh.
No, ladies and gentlemen, call me the unacceptable face of drug-influenced erotica if you will, but I put it to you straight. Let's do the show right here.
Yeah, we're a Liverpool group in that we come from Liverpool. I don't start talking about the Beatles.
You're right, the Beatles may be massively talented and successful, right, but they're old and we're young, which is why we're better.
We're Gyro.
Gyro's about us. Tom's got a degree in computer science, Dill's got a reading age of 4, and I look nice in miniskirts.
So don't start talking about the Beatles.
I can't think of anything more sexist than a band what doesn't have a girl in it, what doesn't play an instrument and wears a miniskirt.
And that's the Beatles.
So don't start talking about them.
Yeah, I mean, we're called Gyro because of the frustration we'd all feel if our name were the Beatles.
Or even sounded a bit like it.
Yeah, for instance, if we called ourselves the Seatles or Teetles, we'd have hated that.
I mean, Gyro attracted us as a name because you'd have to change every letter and add a few more to make
the Beatles.
Plus, Gyro's not a full name. A full name's Gyro and the pacemaker.
Yeah.
So ferry, cross the Mersey, 'cause this land's the place I love, and here I'll stay.
Yes? Well, you should know. You just dialed a number, or did you just stick your finger in at random, or am I just being very stupid? Yes, this is Harrods, as it happens. Did you want something, or is it just a social call? Because if you told me what it is, I might be able to help you. I might be of some assistance to you, mightn't I? What? What's that? Well, I don't know if we're liable to have it. You never can tell with this place, especially since I don't know what it is and I haven't actually memorised every item in stock because I'm not a computer. This is a human person you're talking to, in case you hadn't noticed. I tell you what you can't get, though, and that's for sure, rubber chair coasters. I know that because I've tried myself. You can get rubber doilies, rubber this, rubber that, but you can't get rubber chair coasters, and it makes me cross, to be perfectly frank with you, total stranger there you are, because I thought that one of the advantages of working here would be that I wouldn't have to go farther afield for things like that, you see. There's no one else to ask, dear. I'm on my own, which is another thing I wasn't expecting when I took the job. Learn a skill, it says in the advert, doesn't it? Learn a skill, visit exciting places, become one of the professionals. Nothing about ending up in some dingy basement in Harrods where people have probably died and been left. That's what it smells like anyway. Oh, look, Spell it for me, for God's sake, spell it for me. And I'll look it up for you. I can't say fairer than that, can I? Come on. V-A-C-A-N-C-Y. Vacancy. Oh, vacancy. Oh, I think meant vacancy. Vacancy. Oh, good Lord. No. You want to try the army?
Now, you two wait in my room while we rehearse. I'm sure you realise that they also serve who only sit in the audience. You're both aware, of course, that your left-wing views do rather exclude you from actually taking part in the entertainment.
You're a rancid, bigoted McCarthyite.
No, Shizzer, you can't smooth-talk me into giving you a part. We'll call you when we're ready. Bye-bye.
Well, I must say, pretend barmaid Shizzer, I'm looking forward to this not half and something rotten. It's quite some time since I attended a live entertainment.
Well, there's very little of it about these days.
More than sadly, Shizzer, more than sadly. The halls are empty now, leaving us old troopers with nothing but our memories. Memories of the great days of British variety, with wonderful acts like Frank Whoops Smith, with his famous catchphrase, whoops. Laughing Joe Bogey and his swimming goldfish. Betty Biscuit and her stomach. And of course, the greatest British club act of all time, Ironic Monty.
Ironic Monty?
All but forgotten now, Shizzer, there was a time when Ironic Monty was the best-loved man in Cardiff. His attractive Christian name, Monty, combined with his quite extraordinary sense of irony, soon won him the title Ironic Monty. And it was as Ironic Monty that he topped bills all over Wales. It was typical of the man, Shizzer, that he always said of Wales, there are no coal mines or valleys in Wales, and Richard Burton wasn't born there.
James, that's chillingly ironic.
He would go on stage, Shizzer, and if it was a cold day, he would go, oh, hot, isn't it? And if it was a hot day, he would go, cold, and the audience would shout, more Ironic Monty, more! And quick as a flash, Ironic Monty would say, oh, so you want me to stop then?
That really does sound like a terrific night out for the whole family to enjoy.
He was the king. But then he took to drink. Although he was to have one final triumph before his drift to obscurity. It happened one night at the Swansea Hippodrome. He'd been drinking all day, you understand, and he went on stage that evening and said, oh, it's a bit like playing a theatre in Swansea, called the Hippodrome. There was a hushed silence. And one sad voice rang out from the crowd, and that voice said, oh, Ironic Monty. That wasn't very ironic, was it? And Ironic Monty turned to that man and looked at him with sad, booze-filled eyes, and he said, I know. That's the ironic thing about it. They still talk about that night in Cardiff.
What a man Ironic Monty must have been.
And on his gravestone, Shizzer, on his gravestone they wrote, Ironic Monty isn't buried here. And do you know what? He is.
And they have wider hips and extra bits of flesh on their chests. And instead of being called things like Nick or William, they're called things like Mary and Catherine.
Oh, bog off, Scappy, you're just making it up.
Spoons to you, Slipcoll. What do you know about it? It's absolutely true. My bro told me. They're called women or girls.
Actually, Matron's one, I think.
Oh, triple spaz off, Scroty. Matron's beautiful. She couldn't be one of those.
Yeah, don't rag him around, Scroty. You know he's luscious on Matron.
Just you take that back, you big scudder.
Oh, what does it matter if she is one of them? It doesn't mean you can't be in lovers with her.
Disgusting!
Squalling!
Bog off, Scapper!
Bog off yourself!
Bog.
Infinity bog, plus what?
Bag it, you two. It'll be dark as in 2 minutes and Murchison's on cot rounds, and if he finds you two baiting each other off, you'll both be on bed warming for a week.
Paxers then.
Governor's market.
Slinch. Hello, Matron.
Hello, Davis.
You boys can be heard all the way to Thring Quad. Now, if you don't settle down in this dorm, I am going to give you such a licking. You've got a big day tomorrow.
Night, matron.
Night, Amos. Actually, she's right. It is a jolly big day tomorrow.
I'm really quite looking forward to it in a way, aren't you? I mean, seriously.
Yeah, yeah. Most of the chaps say that it's your first tour of duty in Northern Ireland that's the worst. The rest you'll get used to.
That's better than Germany.
Okay then, position so far. You've identified your customer, you run a background make on his purchasing requirements and capabilities, and you've defined the terms of your own selling pitch. How do we proceed from there, either of you? Graham?
You introduce yourself.
How? What's the first thing you say?
Hello?
Hello is a wasted word, Graham. You're now one word behind your competitor, Martin.
How do you do?
Right, how do you do? Because that raises questions, doesn't it? Questions in the customer's mind. How do I do? Maybe I don't do so well. Maybe there's room for improvement, and maybe this is the guy who can help me find it. What do you say to yourself then?
You shake hands.
Nearly. Nice try, but remember, we don't shake hands, do we? We shake egos. You take his hand, and you shake his ego. What do you say to yourself then, Graham? Come on, we've covered this, Martin.
Killer instinct.
Right, you say to yourself, this is not a man, this is a sale. He's got what I want what he's got to want to give it to me in return for what I've got that he wants. Is that clear? Yes, there's another wasted word, Graham. You're now 2 down. Sell me, Graham, sell me. I want you to sell me to Martin, all right? No discount packs, no giveaways. This is a straight sale. You've got 1 minute. Now go.
Right.
I'm bored, Graham. Very, very bored. And I'm just the product in this transaction. What's the customer thinking? The customer is thinking right is a wasted word, Graham. Now go.
Do you want to buy a top salesman?
No. Good. No, it's half a conversation. He's interested. We make progress.
Thanks, Barry.
Wrong. 0. Martin serves an ace. Never start talking to the product you're selling. You know, supposing I'm a fridge and you say, thanks, Barry. What's the customer going to think? A talking fridge? No. He's going to think a loopy salesman. Now go.
Do you want to buy Barry?
He's wavering. What do you say?
Please?
No, you say, look, this product can talk. It just said he's wavering. What do you say? If I was a fridge, that could be a big plus.
I didn't think you were a fridge.
Game, set, and match to Martin. Never let the customer know you don't know what it is that you're selling. A colleague who doesn't know the difference between one other salesman and a fridge does not inspire confidence, Martin, does it? No. I could have been another commission. Instead, I'm just one more sample gathering dust on the backseat of your Sierra. Now listen. A sale is not in the product. A sale is not in the customer. A sale is in the seller. In here. The killer instinct. You say, buy this product, or I'll kill you.
DHSS fraud investigation, cohabiting, that sort of thing. Sorry to interrupt you whilst you was in bed with your boyfriend.
I wasn't.
No. So you admit you've got a boyfriend?
No, Mister. I haven't even got a bed. I can't afford one.
Oh, he keeps you short, does he? Mean bastard, stingy. Sorry to hear that, darling, but nothing I can do about it as far as my department's concerned. If you're living with a man, he is supporting you.
But I'm not living with anybody. I live on my own.
Make it easy on yourself, darling. I'm empowered to search. I'll find his stuff everywhere. His books, his clothes. Transvestite, is he? I find they nearly all the time.
That's mines.
Oh, share bras, do you? That's cosy. Well, it's like we say, 2 can live as cheaply as 1. I think I've just found his toothbrush. Where'd you get yours, or do you share this as well?
Listen, mister, see me. I live on my own, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, of course you do. They all do, don't they? Ah! Various contraceptive devices found scattered around the sleeping area.
Where?
What's this?
A pillowcase.
Don't worry. What's this?
A pair of nail scissors.
Brutal, but effective.
Listen, mister, you're going to be hanging around here for long. It's just, I want to go in my work.
Listen, darling, as far... Did you say work?
Yes.
You got a job?
Yes.
Oh, dear. Working and signing on. You realise, of course, I'm prepared to shoot you for this, don't you? On the
Oh,
spot?
yes. Except I'm not signing on. I don't claim for anything.
Don't claim for. You don't claim for anything.
No.
You do have a job.
Yes.
In other words, you've been wasting my time.
Eh?
Do you realise what you're doing, of course, don't you? You are depriving a man of employment. Your place is here, in the home, disposing of the used pillowcases. Your boyfriend ought to be ashamed of himself sending you out to work.
Come on, Lord Steza. What are you rehearsing in there? Long day's journey into night.
Amateur dramatics, my delightful young splendid. That noble institution as British as roast duck à l'orange and Knightsbridge pudding. That wonderful world where everyone in the village, from peer of the realm to lowly bank manager, may sing Oklahoma with equal gusto. Chorus boy to principal boy, it's all one big, happy, Amdram family. And of course, a very special thank you to the ladies who made the tea during the interval. I'm sure we all found their efforts most refreshing. Thank you, too, to the backroom boys and girls who made Sinbad's galleon appear so terrifically convincing in the final act. I don't know about you, but during the storm scene, I felt quite wet. Thanks, too, to the vicar for drilling the scouts in his usual able-bodied and dedicated manner. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, the entertainment is prepared. If you would like to come with me now, please, into the auditorium, and we shall commence.
Bloody-torium.
Oh, Lord Steza, you have done this place up proper nice and something fancy for us poor, simple, common folk doffing your highness.
The theatre is a palace of dreams, young Beza, and yours are about to be fulfilled, because now, my bright-eyed little fondant fancies, it's showtime! But before the main attraction, here are some short features.
Matilda, job. Pint of your best porter, please, Matilda. And what are you drinking, job?
Oh, a tankard of old ale, Amos.
Oh, that's interesting.
Tis a wild and evil night, Amos.
I should not like to be upon the sea tonight with the swell running the way she is.
Puts me in mind of that terrible night, the night the Cornish lady went down on the captain's point.
Yes, that were a mighty blow, job.
Oh, never you mind, boys. That just be Django's hippie son back from college. Sometimes he says man the boats, sometimes he says wow the boats, sometimes he says the boats. Amazing. All depends on what drugs he's been taking.
I would respond to a comment like man the boats any road.
Oh, I suppose it should be person the boats. Is that it?
That's right, Amos. Ridicule change. What's wrong with crew the boats or staff the boats?
Oh, staff the boats. Very stirring.
Here, aren't you two supposed to be discussing lobster pots and tomorrow's weather?
Oh, I'm sorry, Matilda.
Tourist board pays you to discuss fishing.
Sorry, my dearie.
People don't come down here to hear about sexual politics. They can get all that at home. What they want is a bit of local colour, and if they don't get it here, they can take their business elsewhere.
Oh, well, knocking off time anyway. Sorry, Matilda, shan't have to again.
Lousy job anyway, lad. Roll on, banjo season. I'm going to be something with Stanley at Edinburgh this year. What are you doing?
And welcome back. We've got a brand new family with us now. It's the Humes, the Hume family from Devon. And which one of you is going to go first? Edna! Oh, my little love heart bless pet. Aren't you gorgeous? Aren't you lovely? My little dear heart love special. All right then, my love honey, love pet, blossom angel, blossom pet. You know what you stand to win this evening, don't you, my darling? You stand to win, you and your family, £1,000 in cash to take away with you tonight. And you stand to win all these prizes here. You stand to win the coffee maker, the tumbler dryer, the video maker, the microwave oven, and that lovely, useful food processor. All right, my darling, lots to fight for then. And you know the rules, don't you, my rabbit heart angel sweet? You know the rules. I'm going to put 1 minute up on that clock, my love heart, heart love. And if, my loving darling, you and your family get beyond that minute, beyond that 60 seconds, without saying the word bottom, you win all those prizes. All right, my darling? Are you ready?
Yes.
Ooh, I love you. I love you. All right, then. Put up a minute, Lynette. Start the clock and let's play bottom. All right. Are you relaxed?
Yes, thank you, Ivan.
Not nervous?
No.
Super. Now, Devon, I think you said you came from?
That's right, Ivan.
Mm-hmm. And whereabouts in England is that? That's near the top, isn't it?
No, it's at the base. South.
South, my loving darling?
South.
Are you sure?
Bottom.
Oh, my sweetheart! Sweet. You said bottom, didn't you? You know where you said it, my darling. And the next one, please. Oh. Start the clock, please, Lynette. And who have we here? It's Daryl. And how old are you, my only heart love dove?
Bottom.
Oh! And the next one, please. Oh, dear, oh, heart, heaven bless and Lord, sweet me. Start the clock, please. And we've got the dad of the family here, haven't we?
That's right, Ivan, yes.
I love you. Mwah. And is the clock started? Now then, sir. Are you nervous?
Bum.
Oh, careful, my only heart love dream, careful. Now, Devon you come from, is that right?
Yottam.
I'm gonna get you. And whereabouts is Devon? That's in Scotland, isn't it?
No, Ivan, that's in England.
England? Whereabouts in England?
Beside Dorset and Cornwall.
Oh, you nearly said it then, Dad.
I nearly did, Ivan, I'm sorry.
All right, now, what's your middle name? Straight after the break to see the prizes, but remember, we've got them if they say bottom! Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. And now for the main attraction this evening, will you please welcome three of a vaguely similar.
Bravo! Bravo, old stepper!
I'm a waitress. What's an order?
No, Ezra, you're last. Do you remember? We rehearsed it. Bob's starts. All right? Can we start? I'm sorry. Can we start?
I am a soldier. I take orders.
I'm a waitress. What's an order?
No, Ezra, last. It's Bob, sir, then me, then you. Otherwise the joke won't work properly. Well, now, please concentrate. All right, sorry.
I am a soldier. I take orders.
I'm a general. I give orders.
I'm a waitress. What's an order?
There, you see, when you do it right, it turns into a brilliant joke.
What about me? All I got to do was put the card on the steps.
That's showbiz.
Of course. And show business is a world where even the boy who puts the card on the steps could one day work for the BBC.
I love showbiz.
Tell us about it, Ezra.
Well, I don't really. Showbiz. Show business. Showbiz. Show nest biz. Show nest biz. Showbiz. Show nest. Show business, girl, show business, gag, show business, dame, show business, stand, show business, all those things that's gonna make up show business, but show business isn't our masters, our roofing felt. Show business isn't toothpicks or the bits of meat that get stuck between your teeth and make you need a toothpick. Show business can be Savlon for when the cornbrisket trips. Show business can be Staples if they're sticking through a script. But it's never a nose you've forgotten to pick. It's never a pigeon sitting on a brick. It's never a Whittington who's lost his dick. But like a skinhead, it'll give you a kick. I love
business.